Morning farmers, it's Freeman here again from Obed Farm. It's been now what, 4 months since I last posted a video about what is happening on the farm, but I think it's high time I also posted a little thing. In these 4 months I've had challenges, some positive, some negative. I've learned a lot of new things in this short time that I've been here again, and as always it's good to also share with other people who are also trying to learn or trying to do, because hey, no one really teaches you this. It's all by wind and fall, and you just pick up yourself from there and see what best way you can just do it. So here is the update. In the past 3 months, let's say from January, let's start from January. Let me start with the, where should I start? I think let me start with the goat situation. The goat situation, we started off with 20, now we are up to 47 goats totally. And sheep, we started off with 4 from February last year till today. Now we are at 12 goats that we do have on the plot. So those are the first positive results which we have had on the animal side. On the cow side, we still have 3 cows. I planned to kill one. In fact, I can't say plan to kill one, I planned to slaughter one, and he is for meat, but it survived the slaughter because it decided to get pregnant. So its survival was on its pregnancy, which actually did happen. So I'm looking forward to any time this year 3 new arrivals of calves. So once that also happens, I will update you. So now let's just go around with the tour. Right. As I can show you, these are the goats. This is the goat pen. The same goat pen, but we have also constructed a new goat pen. So the goats are staying together with the sheep, so that we just make it easy for the person who's taking care of them to do it all at once. So that is it. Over the past, then, farming wise, we decided to do a little bit of farming. We did some sunflowers, as you can see here in the background, which did extremely well. These did extremely well, and most likely probably next year I'll also concentrate on more sunflowers. Over here where you can see they've already removed the beans. The beans did not do too well, but we've managed to at least get close, let's say about 40 kgs. We spent 10 kgs, we got back 40, which is really bad when it comes to beans when you buy those kind of numbers. At the far end there's some green maize which is still growing. Now that the rain has stopped, I do not expect really any good harvest from this side of the field. But as I said, I'm also in a learning curve. You're seeing how the soils adapt. Right now we can see that the soil has absolutely got 0 to 0 nutrients. So we are planning more and more on how best we can make sure that for next season the soils are much more fertile. So that is something that we are also working on. Walking through the sunflowers, this year's objective, this, as I said, was more of a learning curve, because I am not a farmer by profession. I am winging myself as a farmer, but I've lived on a farm, so it is all about just trial and error for me right now. I lived on a farm when I was a kid, so now this is now me trying and error as a grown man, trying to find out the best way to do things. We decided to plant sweet potatoes. So we've got all the 3 varieties, the reds, the whatever, and then this is what is happening right now. Right now we also have the problem with our goats, which are really making a harvest of eating the sweet potato, and they do not mess around when it comes to this. So when the minute they find themselves out, they're over here eating on the tops of the sweet potatoes. I do not expect anything to be out until probably around June, July, because we planted everything mainly on the late side. So these are the sweet potatoes. Here we have decided to have a small little garden I can't say small, but a big garden this side, whereby we'll be, this is normal experimental because we've already done the experiment somewhere else, but this is where we plan to do a bit of horticulture. So we have got here, if you can see clearly, hopefully because of so much sun, we have planted some beetroot over here, and on these next beds which I've got grass, it is carrots. Also on the other far side we have also grown some carrots on that other side of the bed, and in the middle here we've grown some tomatoes and tomatoes on the edges, and on this side we have grown cucumbers. We've got some cucumbers growing this side, and on this far end here we have got okra growing. So these are the things that we are doing. Then as you can see in the far back there, as I always said, I wanted to do pigs. We changed the structure. The structure used to be that red building, which is not complete, which I've decided to change into a storeroom, and we have just moved that to here. So hopefully by the end of this month we would have started the piggery business that we wanted to do all along. But this is also a process, but this one is a process that we have planned before the end of this month. So these are the challenges that we do face, and the major thing has been water shortages. As you can see, the rains did not do too well. Those who know Zimbabwe did not do well at all this year, so we are in for quite a high jump. So in that process we dug up another well which is close to here. I wish I could hopefully show you inside. I'm not sure if you can see, but even I cannot see. So there we go. We dug up a well. So far this is 10 meters, about 10 meters. This is the one that is that we're using to irrigate this place. So how we use the water, we have a pump that we put inside there, and then we pump the water to do all this. So this is a quick brief about what has been happening on this side of the plot.